There is an animal that actively seeks out cobras. It locates them, then walks toward them. The Cape Cobra's venom is among the most potent in southern Africa. A full venom load delivered to a small mammal does not incapacitate. It kills. The animal that hunts it stands 12 inches tall and weighs on average 2 pounds. And it has been doing this longer than our species has existed. 12 inches. That is the height of a meerkat standing at full alert. Place a Cape Cobra beside it, and you are looking at a snake that can exceed 5 feet in length, with a strike range nearly half its body. The weight difference alone should end this story before it even begins. The cobra outweighs the meerkat by a factor of 3 or 4. Its venom delivery system is not a warning mechanism. It is a killing apparatus optimized through 60 million years of evolutionary pressure. So, what does that mean? Meerkats are not pets. They are not the charming desert residents wildlife documentaries usually portray them as. They are a mongoose species. The mongoose family includes animals that hunt black mambas, vipers, and king cobras across 3 continents. The meerkat inherits that history. It is built for threat assessment, coordinated aggression, and precise anatomical targeting. Its lifespan ranges from 6 to 8 years in the wild or 12 to 14 years in captivity. They live in desert regions defined by extreme heat and freezing nights. They are recognizable by their slender bodies, long tails, dark circles around the eyes, and upright posture while scanning their surroundings. The dark rings around the eyes reduce sunlight glare and improve vision in intense daylight, functioning almost like natural sunglasses. Their preferred prey includes scorpions, which they can kill in only a few seconds. They do not attack the entire animal. They disable the stinger first. 1 or 2 precise bites to neutralize the threat, then they eat. Surgical, unhurried. They operate in open terrain with little cover, digging enormous burrow systems with dozens of entrances and tunnels used for sleeping, escaping heat, and hiding from the dangers that move through these deserts. The colony itself is organized around threat response. Designated sentries rotate guard shifts, scanning both sky and ground simultaneously. When a threat is identified, a sharp alarm call mobilizes the group within seconds, like an army. Meerkats are also hunters of juvenile cobras. They strike quickly at the head, attempting to neutralize the bite and kill with precise attacks. These smaller snakes carry lower venom yields and shorter strike ranges, so they usually lose encounters against meerkats. But what about large cobras? When a cobra like that is detected, the colony does not scatter. It assembles. The animals form a line, sometimes a loose arc, advancing toward the snake like a coordinated wall. The cobra is larger and highly venomous, but for the meerkat, that is not the issue. The cobra's ambush advantage has just been removed. The head bobbing begins. It looks like nervous energy. It is not. It is direct communication to the cobra. The element of surprise, the foundation of the cobra's hunting strategy, is gone. Now the goading starts. The group presses forward and slightly retreats. The cobra strikes. Venom production is metabolically expensive, and every failed strike costs energy. A cobra that has struck several times becomes a reduced threat compared to one that has not struck at all. The meerkats leave a gap. One section of the surrounding formation is intentionally left open. This is not a coordination failure. It is deliberate design. The goal of this encounter is not to kill the cobra. The goal is to force it to use that opening and retreat, making it understand who controls the territory. That raises a question. If the tactic is this precise, is it something meerkats know from birth, or is it something they are taught? Pups begin exposure to cobra encounters at 5 weeks old. Adults demonstrate. Pups observe. The behavior is modeled and then practiced, which means it is effectively a curriculum. But the cobra possesses another weapon, venom. Cape Cobra venom has 2 primary mechanisms of action. Neurotoxicity works by blocking acetylcholine receptors at neuromuscular junctions. Muscles stop receiving signals from the nervous system. Breathing becomes difficult. Then it stops. The second mechanism attacks the blood's ability to clot. In an animal weighing around 2 pounds, the clotting cascade can fail almost instantly. Internal bleeding becomes uncontrolled. Blood pools where it should not. A full venom load from a large Cape Cobra would very likely be fatal to a meerkat. They manage this risk through behavior, not biology. The mongoose lineage does carry partial resistance to certain venoms, but that resistance has limits. What keeps meerkats alive during cobra encounters is not immunity, it is tactics. The Kalahari does not hide its threats. It is a semi-arid basin stretching across roughly 360,000 square miles of southern Africa. Sparse vegetation, extreme temperature swings, seasonal food scarcity. The animals that survive here are not lucky. They are optimized. In an environment without tree cover and with limited shelter, every predator-prey relationship becomes simplified. Every encounter is direct, and every failure is final. This is the environment that shaped meerkat behavior. The Kalahari did not make meerkats timid, it made them precise. The cobra is not an aberration in their world. It is a neighbor they have learned to manage. The extent to which individual meerkats innovate within the system is still not fully understood. Are certain animals better tacticians than others? Does the technique vary regionally between different colonies? What we do know is that this animal, the size of a squirrel, has developed a working doctrine for neutralizing one of Africa's most dangerous snakes. Its advantages are coordination, speed, tactics, group pressure, and partial venom resistance. The cobra dominates almost every encounter it initiates. Almost. Somewhere in the Kalahari right now, a 2-pound animal is standing upright, watching a horizon most creatures would flee from.